At age 24, Trina Pocket was living out one of the happiest moments in her life when her world came crashing down. 4 months into her pregnancy, she discovered a lump under her collarbone, which forced her onto the operating table for an emergency biopsy. When she came out of the surgery, her heart dropped as she felt a sort of heaviness in the room. Nurses were no longer joking with her. Their once vibrant smiles had turned sour, and the look of sympathy stretched across their faces was unsettling. The doctor soon came in, took Trina by the hand, and delivered the shattering news. He said, "Trina, you have cancer." Left with this unforgiving reality, Trina now had to worry about how she would battle this disease and how she would stay strong for the little life in her belly. She was forced to endure chemotherapy and radiation to treat this fast-spreading cancer. She states that she felt very guilty for taking chemo while carrying her daughter Caitlin. In her mind, she knew what she had to do to keep herself alive, but what her heart told her was a different story. She knew she had to give her sweet Caitlin a fighting chance. Caitlin was induced 6 weeks prematurely, but despite all odds, she was alive. This extremely joyful monument in Trina's life was coupled with the harsh reality of her body shutting down. She lay on the bathroom floor and cried out to God, expressing she felt scared, helpless, and alone. She felt a wave of peace come over her, and at that moment, she knew He was reassuring her that He was there to walk the path alongside her. It was that moment that gave her the ray of hope she so desperately needed. She had to accept that as humans, our bodies break down, but she had to make sure that her mental health was still intact. Due to the chemo, her hair started to fall out, and this was her lowest point throughout her whole journey. She looked in the mirror and found herself bald and broken. Although devastating, this forced Trina to see beauty in a different light. Trina continued to fight, and her long journey finally came to an end. She was cancer-free. She had beat cancer, and although this experience was thankfully over, it has permanently altered her perspective and outlook on life. Trina states that cancer has been a pretty good thing in her life. It is so remarkable that she can turn the shattering diagnosis and see the ways it has benefited her. Trina wouldn't have the same perspective on life, and she says it has made her a better person. Trina learned that it is crucial to be humble and willing to ask for help. Trina is so open about her experience and struggles, which is very commendable, considering we all like to present shinier versions of ourselves. Through her journey, she is able to show us that it is okay to be vulnerable and broken, but it is important that we become stronger and realize that through the dark times, there is light. Trina strives to encourage and help the people around her, and she now knows that together we can overcome life's battles.